And welcome back to another stream of we're back at it with another playthrough of Marvel's Midnight Suns. Son Nama XP lurking and loving in the neighborhood. Thank you very much for coming in. You're here right now. Hopefully you have a wonderful day so far and your week has been good. So let me see if I can give you a quick shout out as well. Let's see what you were up to. If I have the right one, I'll do another time. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna do it another time. Got to paste this one in here. Split out my streams. Quiet, so I'm not used to this. Spawn the game. Oh, again. If you do it, you have to do it. Here comes the show. That's what you get from changing up some things. Yeah. Oh. Now it should work. Will it? Yeah, here it is. Okay, it works again. So, for everybody who came in or watching it back in VODs, go check out Nella XP. And for now, let's get into the story. Maybe go into the second phase of today. We'll see.
Oh my god, Robbie, why are you so pumped about meeting Blaze? Word on the street is the dude's a major a-hole.
I can still go hang out in the common room with somebody.
Oh, come on. He's the original spirit of vengeance and, like, my personal hero.
Almost as lame.
Explore the grounds. Peter Parker.
Whoa. I just realized we're nearly the same age. It's kind of blowing my mind.
Why?
In my head, you're ancient. No offense. But you've actually lived fewer years than I have. So, are you one of the kids? Or the second oldest adult? I don't know how to treat you.
I am glad you brought this up. I am unhappy with how you have treated me.
Oh man, was it the ancient thing? Because
As your elder, I expect breakfast delivered daily outside my room.
I'm not the best cook, but
I expect you to launder my battle garb after every mission.
there's a washing machine? Magic said we had to use the creek.
And walk Charlie twice a day. Do not touch her waist, for its hellish nature will make your hair fall out.
Okay, you're definitely one of the kids.
Be right back.
That's an impressively straight face.
remind me to remind you that kids take up a lot of time. The illustrated history of the Squadron Supreme. The Squadron Supreme, are they really that bad? Decide for yourself with this comprehensive history, clocking in at 12 heart-pounding pages. I thought it was great, Wonder Man. These aren't the enemies you choke down in Surfer Soldier. These are much more expensive, for starters. If you suffer from magical friends, this book will help you understand why they act the way they do.
You really didn't need to do that.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Was that it for today? I guess it was. And it's time to go. Oh, there's something going on in the yard. They're like, it's better than yours. Damn right. Who wants to talk?
That
Blade.
felt good. Needed that.
We're gonna need a new training dummy. You ended that one's career.
Sorry to bust up your equipment. Training at night always gets me in the zone.
I'm the same. Night Stalker, all the way. Gives me a chance to let go. Be myself without worrying what others might think.
Bub, I don't even know what myself is anymore. Butchers at Weapon X threw my mind into a blender. Wanted to erase the man to unleash the pure beast. They got what they wanted. And then some. Charles has been trying to help me put the pieces back ever since. I'm not even sure I want to remember it all.
A vampire fed on my mother during my birth. For whatever reason, her face at that moment was burned into my mind. It was the same one I saw years later when I had to put her down.
We better order a lot more training dummies.
Can I talk to you now?
This night
Nice.
is darker than most.
Why? Is there a danger I am not seeing?
You're looking right at it. Lilith's darkness is testing me, Hunter. Her power is growing and mine along with it. I won't lie. I like feeling this strong. I like it a little too much. Surely you felt it too.
That darkness you feel, use it to make you stronger. Grow your powers.
Didn't think you'd approve of anything connected to your mother, Hunter.
I approve of whatever makes us stronger. If you feel a connection to Lilith, then use it to help us defeat her.
That's the plan. If I manage to avoid becoming some kind of demon. I'm doing my best to keep the blood-sucking beast in me at bay. But it's getting harder and harder each night. And I'll be honest, it pisses me off. You know how much I like to be in control.
Don't be afraid
Do not
of
be
yourself.
afraid of your own shadow, Blade, when it is your shadow that gives you your edge.
And it's a sharp edge, too.
You know, sometimes I have found all you need is a good night's sleep. It does wonders for my outlook.
Good nights, bad nights. I really don't sleep. It's not my thing. I'll be awake for a long time tonight. If you're not busy, we could sit a while. It would be nice to catch up.
And what would you like to talk about?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want. I thought I already did this.
The night is only getting darker, and I am getting tired.
Then sleep?
You are not going to hit the coffin too. It is going to be an early morning.
I don't know what it is with you and coffins.
Just like your coffins. Yeah, it just stays there. Okay. Not my bad then. Done. Making note. Make a house a home. Nice. Now let's rest. Let's see. The forge. Message. Oh, that's not too bad. Hey, Hunter. It's hard to remember how we operated before you showed up. We should talk. When you're free, meet me in the chapel. I'll meet you there.
I did not think church was your style, Daywalker.
Actually, it's Eric. Eric Brooks from Harlem.
I do not have any other name. It is just Hunter.
Really? I thought you'd have some old formal sounding name like Benedict or Archibald.
Afraid not. I was born a weapon and raised as one. I'm guessing that is why Caretaker chose to just call me Hunter. She did not want to give me the impression I was allowed to be human.
Well, Sarah isn't exactly known for her warm parenting style. Can't say
because
my
we're all
mentor was
mistaken.
much better. He was hard on me too. Wanted to make sure I survived.
You had a mentor.
I wasn't born this cool. Someone had to teach me. His name was Jamal Afari, a vampire hunter. He gave me the name Blade. He used to take me to church on Sundays when I was a kid. Taught me right from wrong.
Sounds a lot like my childhood with Caretaker. If you could call it a childhood. Except for the church-going part. She was more interested in taking me to the armory.
At least she wanted to make sure you were prepared for the kind of life you were destined to live. He could have killed me, you know. And he would have been within his rights to put me down too. But he didn't. Jamal was the first person to look past the fangs and see my humanity. Trained me to control my darkness so I could become the vampire hunter I am today. I guess what I'm saying is, you deserve that same benefit of doubt. You may be a demon child, but I see the human in you winning.
I would like to extend the same sentiment to you, as a friend.
I don't need it, but I'll take it. It's good to have someone keep you in check.
What happened to this Jamal Afari? Do you still keep in touch?
No, I killed him.
Why? What happened?
He asked too many questions. Just kidding. You keep showing me I can trust you, and maybe I'll tell you the whole story someday. But for now, I just want to let you know you're not all bad, Hunter. Just half bad, and that's good enough for me.
Where is it? Level up. damage to bleeding targets. More. Alright. Let's head over to the forge.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
Borderline. We all contribute, even Blade, Caretaker Atlas, Mouse, Medallion. You're one of us, Hunter, so you might as well look them up. Eco Minnow. Borderline. Common compensation.
Hey, Hunter. Always up for a challenge. Sometimes, I even impress myself. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. Farewell.
Peter, what do you want? Hey, Hunter. Feeling a bit restless? So I'm pestering a friend, which is you. I used to swing through the Abbey grounds, but I could be persuaded to take this scenic route. I'm persuasive. I'll let you do it.
You know, I've been thinking, Hunter, and have come to the conclusion that we need a theme song.
We do?
Yes. We're practically a two-person team here, and I think this is the natural next step in our friendship. So, you got a favorite genre of music we could put the tune to?
If we are going to create a theme song, then we should go to the source for inspiration. Television shows.
Oh, like that television show about crime-fighting heroes, or beat cops on the street.
Exactly.
Okay, I got it. Something like... Hunter and Spider-Man! Hunter and Spider-Man! One is a hunter, the other is Spider-Man. They are Hunter and Spider-Man! So, what do you think?
That tune sounds familiar.
Is that not the same song people sing at a baseball game?
Yeah, I know. It's not very original. I'll go work on it some more. In the meantime, I was wondering, what do you think about that other thing I asked you about?
What other thing?
Me joining the Midnight Suns.
The one thing that all the Suns have in common is that we are not afraid to tread a little closer to our darker side.
I've been there once. It wasn't a good look, and no one should dance like that. But you know what? I can give it another go. Watch out, world. A slightly darker Spider-Man is here. One that doesn't change the toilet paper roll, or squeezes the toothpaste right in the middle of the tube. Okay, thanks for the solid advice as always, Hunter. Till next time.
That's what makes you dark. I'm pitch black. Hello, Timon 13. Thank you for your support. Very much appreciated. Let me give you a quick shout out, man. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Besides that, I mostly find playing RPGs because I like a game with a good story. Like I always like viewers with a good story as well. No problem, and I'll give you a lot on that. Oh, that's straight away as well. Let's get out there and be popular. Help hero.
Hey, can I ask
Is it
if
Friday yet? Oh wait, we don't get weekends in this job. Join a hangout with Magic that she loves.
Thanks, Hunter.
Sure. When we get a chance. And there was one in the war room.
So, does someone want to tell me what we're doing here?
We have a plan, Robbie. We just need you to wear something.
Where what?
We'll get to that. It's a statement piece.
And what kind of statement is that?
Relax, kid. You should be excited. You're going to summon Johnny Blaze for us. We're ready to go when you are.
I'm curious
Please.
if this really works.
I think Robbie will do fine. So let's begin.
How am I supposed to summon Johnny Blaze? I don't summon. Summoning is not my thing.
Could be your thing.
What is this?
Hunter, did you hear this?
I did. I was standing right here.
Be honest with me. Am I really the right person to be summoning Johnny Blaze?
I think the important part of this, Robbie, is the spirit of vengeance. That is what connects you and Blaze.
Oh, so what you're saying is that if you could get Sparky here without me, that's what you do.
It is not very helpful to think that way. The team needs you right now. You have to put your ego aside.
Trust me, my ego would be calmer sitting in another room right now.
Do you have other
Yes, I do.
concerns?
Yeah, but we don't have a week to go over all of them. So let's go. Just tell me what I gotta do.
Being a wuss.
What's up, Big H?
Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
Before we do that, I need to train as well. Almost forgot.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
Who needs it? Marvel. Let's spar with. Getting something back.
Playing with fire.
Sparring complete.
Later.
Later, Gator. Super when plays a card terms and can generate a symbol combined. Enemies who attack have 125 chance to be marked. That sounds good. Gain one resist or generate one heroism every turn. That's also nice. And I fully charge him over. sound good when it's doesn't fit the outfit. This is better. Right blade, hunter, borderline, high tech, faith breaker, midnight sun. Oh, borderline is actually quite fun to use for now. The outfit. What else do we have here? Regroup. Confirm deck. Wolfie, what do we have for you? Edit deck. Rapid healing. Let's take out Berserk then. Rapid healing. Confirm deck. X-Force. X-Men. Alright, get that done. Thought I could go here now.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
This will make a difference.
No pain,
Always
no
get too
gain. All right then.
Alright then. You do, right? Oh yeah, it was level 16. Now I remember. That's why I didn't do it yet. Last time, at least with him, I succeeded.
I have fought hundreds of these battles. What is one more? Do not seem to be a match for us. Your fate is sealed. You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you. Feel my call.
Feel my call.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall. You have earned this. Next time, run while you still can. Was that truly your best? The advantage is mine. Lilith will be disappointed in you. If I see you again, it will be the last time. No mercy for the servants of the
Where's four? No.
back from this one. You were too weak.
Hey, yo.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
They can go now.
Persistence is irritating.
Still dead.
Focused effort. Your mother abandons you. Welcome assistance.
Okay,
Feel my call. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. your mother. You were unprepared. Let us see if they have an answer for this. Their time. Pathetic. You had your chance to escape. This is a serious predicament.
Aw.
I must have angered them. Many before you have tried and failed. Your time is come. Next time, run while you still can. Was that truly your best? You have earned this! Lilith will be disappointed in you. Power of the light. This shall be of great help. No mercy to the servants of Lilith. If I see you again, it will be the last time. Fate is sealed. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Fear.
You were too weak for this fight.
118 level.
Your mother abandoned you.
That's what it does.
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
Alright, you survived. Victory. 3-star assignments. Let's do a story bit.
So, you want me to do what? Give Johnny Blaze a call? On my Spirit of Vengeance cell phone?
Yeah, that's the general idea.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was joking.
We are not.
These cuffs of Sidorak should allow the mirror table to access the innate link between you and your fellow Spirit of Vengeance, on loan from the demon who resides within our forge. I added aloe to avoid any chafing.
Every other attempt we've made has failed.
We need Robbie Reyes today, as well as the writer, if we are going to find Blaze and the page.
Fine. So what do I do? Focus on Blaze or some...
Their spirits have connected.
Gee whiz, you think?
You cannot flee destiny. You cannot hide from me.
Or Lilith, it would seem.
We must go now, Hunter. The parchment of power must not be allowed to fall.
Got this. Buzz off, Sparky.
That was awesome.
Well, it was. And the son that you reacted.
I never thought I'd be hunting Johnny Blaze.
Really? Hunting is all I do.
Get a phone.
While you're out there,
We're in a race to get Blaze before Hydra does. I just hope you reach him first. They're moving quite fast. We need to get the parchment from him. And don't take no for an answer.
I will handle
Okay.
that part.
Take maybe for an answer. Maybe, baby.
Perfect. Perfect. What the hell?
Hydra losers!
You're all a puppet lady? You want the page so bad, why don't you come get it yourself?
Tempting. Truly. But I've already promised my children the privilege of tearing it from your soul.
What soul?
Hello, Mother.
Nest Mothers summon altars each turn. Destroy them to damage the Nest Mother. If altars are destroyed, Nest Mother may turn them into monuments. Blah, blah.
You could have died on your feet, Johnny. Now look at you. Pathetic. Letting you go. Johnny Blaze is meant to suffer. It will be by my hand.
Turning over that page to Lilith, you do what you have to do.
This should be fun. Oh, I don't get mad. I get
I would say that qualifies as amazing.
Prepare yourselves.
good one.
You were too weak for this fight.
And those two. That's a good beginning. You think so?
They're not giving up yet.
Five. Oh, I missed one. Let me start away.
Not lost focus yet.
These servants of Lilith have no souls to be judged. Hell is the only place for them.
Then let us send them home quickly.
Ooh, I like it. to me.
And bam.
It must be tough losing all the time. For like decades.
Good.
Must be stronger than it looks. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Almost there. Level up.
This is all coming back to me.
As she commands. My purpose.
No more wasted time.
They have not changed their plans.
Remember to keep an eye on those altars. The Nest Mother channels Lilith through them.
That won't be enough to save her.
Now that was something. Your fate is sealed. Your mother abandoned.
They're down. But I don't think you're out of the woods yet.
Not yet.
It's really you. In the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Hold that thought. Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
My mother be damned.
Soulless don't give two rats about Lilith. Or even Chthon.
Who do they serve, then?
Good question. But right now, I got a better one. You want this? That what you're all here for? Well, here, have it. Tenebris ignis lux tenebris.
Wait,
In virtue
he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get
Great Sparta! There you go!
heated.
Yes, they are.
Survive the onslaught of Solus for 4 turns. If you use a card to defeat the Solus card.
still got some fight in you, Johnny. You just need a little encouragement from an old friend.
Right, let's go critical on them.
Speak for yourself, lady.
That's a fire, not going in any direction. This one dies.
Your time has come. That'll work. Suffer.
Some for the rest of us. I am impressed.
Here we go. Just the boost I needed. Here we go.
It was your time. You will
It's
suffer
always good.
just as they did.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
I texted you back. That was smart from you.
That won't slow me down. Spidey senses are tingling.
The soulless may not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
As if the Lilin were not enough, now we face the servants of another evil. I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that.
Only the innocent.
Feel my call.
Late to run now.
A real spider would finish off its prey.
Okay. There you go.
Maybe put some ice
Better?
on that. You'll feel better.
We will erase the very memory.
I like this. With love,
Nice assist.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Huh.
Return to your mother. You were unprepared.
Man, more Hydra incoming.
That's not Hydra.
These creatures are barely worth our time.
Then you should have no trouble dispatching them. And quickly.
Right.
I saw an acrobat once as a child, but he was not nearly on your level. side.
Vengeance has come.
I'm on it. Nice. Let's do this.
Oh. Oops.
We will stoke the fires of hell with your soul. Make way for vengeance. Know their fear.
Okay, that was awesome.
Let's see. Hopefully we grab something better. Really? So close, but I still have one move left.
This will be your end.
More Hydra coming in quick.
You may be reaching the end of their onslaught, but don't relax just yet.
I was just starting to enjoy myself.
Yeah, better.
Try this on for size.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Next time, run while you still can.
Oh, they're all gone
Looks as
already.
if you've weathered the storm. For now.
You survived. Ain't that something? I'll be in touch.
What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
Yeah, true, but still.
Hey, Hunter, when you get a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
How old is this game? Everybody looks like a block. Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid. So you mean like last week?
Ha ha. Seriously, playing this game was invaluable training for becoming a real-life hero.
Except there's no Spider-Man in it.
And there's no Wolverine either. This was made when we were both free agents. But don't worry, we'll be video game stars one day.
Captain America can't jump that high in real life.
You okay? Doesn't sound like you're having any fun.
This game is ridiculous. I mean, I don't even have Thor in it.
I'm so happy
Sorry, I'm back. I had a crying kid. He broke a toy. Can happen, but he was crying really loud about it.
Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take a seat?
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilith corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
Yes, I do.
You mean the story of the ancient pharaoh who was struck down with corruption and the traveling light worker who purified him?
That's the one.
Of course I remember.
Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the Lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption over Wanda.
I have to say, I am impressed.
You mean that?
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Hunter. That means a lot coming from you. But before you heap on the praise, there's something I should tell you. Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on chaos magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere or to, like, somebody. So whoever removes it from Wanda will also have to absorb it.
I will absorb it.
You will? You're not, like, scared you're gonna, like, fall to her darkness?
Nico, I am the darkness.
Hell yeah, you are! Oh, so freaking excited to have you on board!
When is this happening?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini precepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
It looks like I have quite a bit of preparation ahead of me.
I was hoping you'd say that. You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it.
Because it does.
Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up.
Talk to Robbie by the hell ride. Hell ride, yeah. Also, let's visit the sacrificing altar. I sometimes forget that.
An offer? What to offer? My offering was accepted.
A little bit of gloss. He got himself some lip gloss. He needed a little bit of gloss before we went to see Robbie. Time for some smooching.
Hunter, I've got a theory. Want to hear it?
Let's hear it.
My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass loner. I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the parchment aloud? That was an act of mad genius.
He definitely destroyed a lot of Solus. I can give him that.
Oh my god, really? The man unleashes the apocalypse on the forces of evil, and the most you can give him is an attaboy. Tough crowd.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think we all need to cut him some slack.
I am not sure how much I agree with you, but I am willing to give him another chance. In all honesty, we have no other choice.
I mean, maybe if we show him a little respect, he'll show you a little respect.
And if he does not?
You gotta trust me on this. Seeing Blaze in action really solidified some things for me, Hunter.
And what is that?
I still got a long way to go if I ever want to make my mark as a spirit of vengeance.
Then you have work to do.
Yeah, I do. It's just hard to gain that kind of confidence when I'm always left on the sidelines. Anyways, I had to tune up the ride. She really took a beating out in the desert.
I take you with me a lot of times. I don't leave you out. Oh, I see somebody over there.
We're so close to having the parchment of power.
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild. It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment. Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers.
Bickering idiots.
Hunter, do you have a spare gamma accelerator?
Yeah. In my
I'm
pocket.
serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental gamma technology in your back pocket?
Of course, but I put them in my gamma pants. Sorry.
You have gamma pants? Jealous?
Do you not have other things to be focusing on right now?
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach that nasty barrier of go away that Banner managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
Long before there were scientists to achieve the impossible, there was magic. It is ancient and must be respected.
Hey, I respect the heck out of it. You know, magic is just science we don't understand yet. I like to tell Strange that I'm a bit of a mathemagician.
And how does he take that?
Sour lemon face. I admit my feelings are kind of hurt.
You still feel confident in your plan to destroy the parchment with the accelerator?
Well, I've been going over my father's files. He had big plans for this thing. Let's just say I don't think anything would withstand being on the wrong end of it at the wrong time.
You believe your father had ill intent for this device?
He had ill intent for everything. But this, in particular. I think he was trying to find a way to unlock the scientific essence of magic itself. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
You talk a lot about Banner. I know the pain you feel must run deep, but please, do not forget who the real enemy is here. It is Lilith.
Of course, Lilith. I haven't forgotten, Hunter. Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what, let's find this gamma accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then we can sit down and have a nice chat. I've got this awesome new juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
Juicer?
Oh, you'll love it. It would juice your shoes if you let it. In the meantime, back to work.
Okay.
Sounds like I missed an interesting encounter with Johnny Blaze.
Let's just try it. Recommended is 16, but maybe I can make it with 15.
Whoa.
Maybe I level up during.
If you remember from the last trial, I told you that Hippus was consumed by his brother, Set, who absorbed his power. It was this betrayal the path towards their own corruption.
You were too weak for this fight.
That I didn't know.
I don't think we'll be seeing any Serpent Men, but in his heyday, Set created his own personal army, much like Lilith and her children. He seemed to have a fascination with Earth's various reptile species.
Leave some for the rest of us. Your mother abandons you. They cannot possibly match your strength. The advantage is mine. saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Lisa hit you back.
Our
Doggy.
resolve cannot be broken.
If you believe everything an old witch will tell you, when the now corrupt Set descended upon the earth, he used the prevailing reptiles of the time, dinosaurs, to create his physical form.
They're tied. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. I'm afraid you might not make it back from this one.
It is tough.
Unfortunately for those lumbering beasts, when Chthon came to destroy Set, the ensuing battle lasted for thousands of years and drove them to extinction alongside their fallen admirer.
The untold price of being faithful. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. Your fate is sealed. Return to your mother.
so far as to say Set is pleased, but I'm sure you've piqued his interest.
I did my best. Victory. 1 star. Doesn't surprise me though. I think it was 1 level below recommended.
This looks like it.
With Set's favor, physical barriers that stand in your way will be torn down. Walls, barricades, and other natural obstructions shatter before the power of break. Noise. One more thing I might also. I can go places I haven't gone before. Now all that's left is to find those places again. I like this one.
Nothing can stand in his way.
Let's break it all down.
Set regards no obstacles.
The judgment. The souls lost to Galactus' destruction reach out for the lingering hope of rebirth. Whether on their own world or beyond, this card represents awakening and forgiveness, as well as the truthful self-reflection. The Devil, Damon Hellstrom, is a vision of power as he stands before flames, hungrily yearning at a chest of unknown treasures. This card represents the ego and greed, as well as temptation. Stone Pyramid Mystery.
Interesting.
Black Pyramid of Arcane Stone, crafted by the Sisters of the Coven.
He sees our path. Must not be her purview. Hippus does not seem to agree.
Hey, I only wanted to try, right? A rocky trail.
Set revels in his blessing.
Break the wall, Hunter. I will be right here. After.
Break the fourth wall and talk to the game.
The father of serpents is smiling.
A mother's gift.
Sarah?
Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Have you been following me?
On the contrary, kiddo, I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods, just like your mother and I did.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of Oshter?
I always respected Oshter, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Autumn, but she was never one to flatter the gods.
She seems to have no issue kneeling to Chthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
I cannot say.
At least you've kept an open mind. I'm not sure I would have.
I have tried to remain neutral until I know more.
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding it anymore.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden. This was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Yeah, I would believe that. Yeah.
This may be difficult to understand given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Yes, I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that.
The boy.
I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness.
Hello.
There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
I was sick?
Thank you for your support, man.
I do not remember that at all.
I'm not surprised,
Shout out in a
given
bit.
the cure.
This talk is over.
You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was inconsolable. If she had been desperate to heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and sensing your mother's desperation, the damn thing called out to her. There within its pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child. Straight from the Great Shadow himself, Chthon. And as payment, she pledged her eternal devotion to him. Reborn as the mother of demons.
Alright, let's give you a quick shout out. Elden Ring is a very interesting game to watch. I do enjoy everything about it, except it's not my kind of game. I get frustrated way too quickly in a game that I can die easily. But I admit, the artwork and everything, top of the notch.
She gave herself to Chthon. For me.
You were her only child, and she loved you more than anything else in this world. In her mind, it was no sacrifice at all. You were all that mattered.
And you still let me believe she was a monster.
For your protection, I only let you see her as she is now.
But What she became.
What she became? I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
And so you cast her out?
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose. I knew I would only have the moment, and so I struck, drove her from the Abbey. From you. It was the only way I could protect you. In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
You came back, Jack.
It took her years, but she finally returned. Of course, by then, she had become something far different. The rest, as you know, is history. Until now. I thought by sealing this place, by avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier. But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
You were trying to protect me. As you always do.
You've made this easier on me than it should be, kiddo. But I can't say I'm not glad that you still believe in me.
We can only move forward from here. We've spent enough time wading through the past.
You'll get no argument from me there.
Summon Charlie. That's a fun card.
There must not be anything here.
That was awfully too close, Hunter.
Set is in good humor today.
Ooh. Snipping time. Open snipping tool. I was thinking about it, and then it should appear again sometime. And here it is. Is it for here now? Okay.
I hadn't intended on eavesdropping, dear, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Sarah.
Did you know about my mother?
Sarah was never any more forthcoming about Lilith with me than she has been with you. She must have felt it was safer to keep both of us in the dark.
At the cost of a great deal of pain and suffering.
You don't have to tell me, dear. Had I known what Sarah was hiding, maybe I wouldn't have pushed Wanda as hard as I did.
And to say nothing of what this did to you?
It may sound ridiculous, but if someone had to end up this way, I'm glad it was me. Can you imagine what a nightmare Sarah would be as a pulpit?
That is true. We may have had another terrorist stalking the grounds had things gone differently.
And despite everything, I have to say, I'm glad we were able to spend this bit of extra time together, Hunter.
So,
I enjoyed it too, Agatha.
I'm glad, dear. But there are still more secrets to discover, if you're interested.
always.
More still? How will I know where to find them?
Oh, I'd say some combination of dumb luck and persistence. But in all seriousness, With Set's blessing, you'll be able to break down all sorts of things, I imagine. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just have fun, dear.
Okay. Miss Agatha. Let's see what else I can unlock.
Set regards no obstacles. Autumn reveals all. Nothing can stand in his way. The water here should be safe now. Set is in good humor today.
Although I do feel like it's going to take a few extra rounds of looking around everywhere.
Set revels in his blessing. Autumn, show me the way.
Yay! Okay. Gonna need that. Damp trail. Ooh. Deadpool leaps from a building's edge before the night sky, grinning with pride. This card represents individuality and adventure, but can also mean irresponsibility and naivety.
Curious. The father of serpents is smiling.
Interrogation's complete. Nice.
The son of Gaia approves. Set revels in his blessing.
Oh yeah, this one.
Set is in good humor today.
The tower. The 35-story Baxter building is pummeled by a strong storm, facing heavy winds and lightning strikes. This card represents loss, chaos, and sudden change in one's reality. Yes, I can do this one again. It starts with that one. That would have a moon on top. With the circle and the triangle. And then the last one.
Nothing.
Disturbed grave.
Charlie would not have done this. But someone or something dug up this grave.
The magician, Dr. Doom, holds its goblet in one hand and offers a glimpse into the perpetual nature of things in the other. His card represents possibility and determination, as well as focus.
Ah, I see. Autumn be praised.
Yeah, I wonder where the last one is, though. Thank you.
Intriguing.
How old is this game? Everybody looks like a block.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid.
So you mean like...
Well, looky who.
Yes? You have problem?
No.
This isn't the first team I led. The Runaways were.
Let's have a sleep for now. Solved a lot of mysteries, got a lot of stuff. That's good enough. Lily, mother.
I am disappointed, child. The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
Had you not forced his hand, perhaps he would not have used it, Mother.
Men like Blaze need little justification for their actions, don't they? Besides, it was not I who set the soulless upon you. It's bad enough you and your misguided heroes are hell-bent on keeping the parchment from me. If someone, something else were to get their hands on that wretched thing.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves, then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
That damned book already enslaved your soul centuries ago.
I do not hide from the choice I made. And I would gladly do it again 1,000 times over. One day I pray you will understand. The parchment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family, will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
I would not count on that, Mother.
Hunter, the demonic barrier may not be as impenetrable as I once thought. Meet me in the forge when you can.
I mean, Johnny used the parchment to all kinds of soulless buddies. That's a good thing, right? But witches are cool. Witches.
Oh. No messages.
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank. But I have not heard them in so long. Caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke.
Okay. It was a joke. So when Charlie Hunter, already borderline, high tech, Faithbreaker, Salem, and Midnight Sun. Just different colors. Because I already had that one. Let's go for Salem for now. Just because it's funny. And looking good doing it. I did that now. New one. Salem's Savior. When KOs one or more of the enemies, you get 50% chance to draw a card. Alright, now we're done.
Parchment of Power's ability to conjure walls of fire is...
It was disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze to read that page.
Phoenix Flame.
Listen, Doc. I think this plan is the craziest one yet. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony. How may I assist you today? Guess Johnny Blaze didn't get the don't read from the evil grimoire man. In Blaze's defense, Strange does send out a lot of memos. Wow, Blaze didn't hesitate to read. Was that Latin? Mine's rusty. Also, did Old Skullhead just damn us?
Dark forces from 1,000 worlds just saw the Parchment of Power. There goes our element of surprise. Now more than ever, we must destroy the Parchment of Power as soon as possible.
Johnny Blaze put us all in danger. I don't trust soldiers who are that impulsive. We don't know the force who are
Choose.
We might have a location directly to Hydra.
But choose I must.
Farewell.
Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see.
You always hope
I
to see
understand
me.
you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Maybe.
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
Hinging our success on finding and capturing a ghost dog seems risky at best.
I agree, which is why you should seek out Blade and Wolverine. Our three greatest hunters should maximize our chances of success.
Yeah.
I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross. I'll see you there, Hunter. Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence.
Let's take a look-see. Nothing I really want per se. Let's help the hero.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Nico Minori holds up a yellow roll of parchment. Hunter, I found this scroll in the library. It's a spell that claims to grant great power. Do you want to try it? Absolutely. I'll take any edge I can. -5 health. Hunter upgraded ability.
Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Burst.
There are gonna be consequences for Blaze reading from the Parchment of Power. There are always gonna be consequences.
Grizzly old biker dudes. They just do whatever they want. Oh, might as well have...
Hunter, hello.
Stop floating around.
Hunter, I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be direct. I overheard you, Nico, and Magic talking in the chapel last night. I hope you three are not planning another foolish excursion to rescue you-know-who.
Her name is Wanda.
Yes, I know.
You cannot even say her name.
Just level with me. Are they still planning on trying to save her?
No.
But you were whispering, talking in hushed tones. Sounds like you were trying to conceal something.
That would not be entirely untrue.
Oh?
We were talking about breaking into Banner's lab.
Ugh, I already told you no.
Well, perhaps you need to tell them no. Both Magic and Nico think it is a good idea.
Oh, I will definitely have a word with them. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell me, or would like to know, before I do just that?
Why did you keep the parchment's location a secret from us?
Are we on that again?
We are.
Remember the wall of fire spectacle Blaze caused?
You mean the wall of fire that engulfed the Solus?
That was the result of Blaze reading the parchment, which is why I kept it away from this abbey. I care too much about the Sons to expose them to that kind of danger. So, I gave it to Blaze. It wasn't to deceive the team. It was to protect them.
I think it might be a good idea to share your motivations with everyone else.
Why is that?
Because they are hurt you left them out of the loop. Perhaps explaining to them that you were acting in their best interest might smooth things over.
I will think about it. Now, is there anything else?
What if we remove the corruption somehow?
What a strange question. You already know the answer to that. It's impossible.
Now that we know where the page is, it will not be long until Lilith finds it.
No doubt.
Have you considered Lilith does not have a choice in the matter?
What do you mean?
She sold her soul to Chthon, right?
For unlimited power, yes.
But does that not mean she is compelled to serve him, even if she does not want to?
What? Are you actually feeling sorry for her? Because she made her choices long ago.
I would not be surprised if she regretted such a foolhardy decision.
I don't give a damn about her regrets. It was her decision to sell her soul to an evil elder god. She knew what she was doing.
I hate to push this, but I agree with the rest of the team. Retrieving the Gamma Accelerator from Banner's lab.
I already told you I don't want to hear it.
But you have to. The accelerator might be our best shot at destroying the parchment.
The parchment is a mystical item. It cannot be destroyed by scientific means.
We cannot know that for sure unless we try.
Banner's lab is too dangerous. We need to focus on finding Blaze again and retrieving the page from him. When we do that, then maybe I will reconsider.
But
I've heard enough. So let's change topics before things get heated.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
We'll talk more later. Oh, Hunter. Thanks for your honesty today. Do you remember the bells, kiddo? When you were younger, I could barely hear them.
Let's see if I explored everything here. I have a feeling there's still more up there. Because I see a review over there. Let's get down there. Ah. Oh yeah, but apparently it didn't go this way.
Set regards no obstacles. The Son of Gaia approves.
Pay my respects, yeah. Final one. Found it finally. And it's just another chest. Hunter the Explorer find every haven. It's getting dark in here. Something again.
I wish my phone could summon fiery partitions. I wonder if there's a spell for that.
Johnny's a damn good ghostwriter. Ready to work? No Darkhold page is to be taken lightly, especially.
That's the kind of crazy you gotta respect. Even if you don't. No point in hiding it, Hunter. I already got a whiff of that demon dog you're after. Blade said it gave you two the slip the other night. I want in on the next run.
You should not be so quick to volunteer until you know what I am up to.
Caution's for birds and babies. I'm a big boy, and I can handle myself. So, what's up?
This supernatural beast roaming the Abbey grounds has proven difficult to track. It only seems to appear at night. Still, Strange thinks it may be critical to breaking through the barrier.
Blade's no slouch, and I've seen you in action. This thing must be the real deal if it's giving you trouble.
It is a Barghest. It resembles a hound, but it is not. It is a spectral omen of death.
I thought I smelled a weird doggy odor out by your old crypt. I chalked it up to the side effects of your resurrection.
You smelled a Barghest and you thought it might be me. Seems like your hunting skills might need a tune-up, old man.
My skills are as keen as they've ever been. What do you think a Barghest smells like?
I do not know.
Exactly.
This beast is vitally important. You say you picked up the scent near Hunter's Folly?
Yeah, that's right. If I went back there, I could probably pick it up. No sweat. So, I'll meet you there.
Did you just invite yourself along?
Bet your ass I did. I'll see you at the Folly tonight. See you at Hunter's Folly.
Stepped in some of Charlie's left-behinds. Is this visit business or pleasure?
I guess it is a little bit of both.
And you came to see me. I'm listening.
I spoke with Strange. He believes the Barghest is more important than we originally understood. I also talked with Wolverine. I know it was not easy for you to admit that we lost the creature.
I'll get over it once we capture that damn thing.
You will have your chance. The Doctor feels it is imperative that we capture the creature as soon as possible for his research.
When is it ever not imperative with these guys?
Wolverine has agreed to join us. I assume you have no issue there.
The more the merrier. We should start up at Hunter's Folly. That's the last place I saw this thing's tracks.
Wolverine also smelled something in that area, so it is agreed.
Then I'll see you tonight at the Folly.
All right, Blade. Don't jerk me around. What do you really know about it?
If this much evil can be channeled,
I've been texting with MJ a lot lately.
Well, if anyone was wondering what happens when the good guys use the evil book, Johnny Blaze has you covered.
I heard the Darkhold pages were dangerous, but I did not expect gouts of fire belching into the sky. I was thinking more like curses. Did you see that wall of flame? I bet they saw that in space. It spelled it.
Let's do this.
We need to take that monster out.
Alright, let's do this shit.
Still happening.
Don't be swayed by her words.
Objective locked in.
fight. The advantage is mine.
I will not be defied.
Should have brought more help. Welcome assistance.
Time for some payback.
Oh.
I'm impressed. Remember you bozos hitting so hard.
Fall before me.
As we tied up here.
Keep it up. I'm not worried. I'm on it.
Wow, I'm glad you're around.
What? I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you.
Let's settle this. Help is at hand. It's nice of Lilith to keep restocking the
All right, that hurt a little.
still holding their interest. Roger that. Leave some for the rest of us. That's the stuff. Target confirmed. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
The end begins.
I will hold the line. The more the merrier. That was a close one. I'll make good use of this. Someone order a knuckle sandwich? Now that was something. Here we go. Don't bother getting up.
Nice.
You're doing well so far. Feel my call. Each battle teaches us more about our foes. Doesn't matter if it's crossbow.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost.
Hunter?
No demons to report here, boss.
Yes?
Hunter.
Hi.
Whoa there. You smell it? That ain't right. There's something dangerous creeping around out here. Present company excluded.
That is the scent Blade was tracking.
Blade, huh? Yeah, he's got a pretty good nose for this kind of thing. Not as good as mine, though. Feel like snooping around?
Let us get this thing.
Okay, I like that attitude. Grab your dog and follow me. Where'd you get that dog anyway? I know it ain't from the pound.
It is a long story.
We got time.
I remember. Lilith would send wave after wave of her children to attack the Abbey's defenses. I trained with Agatha and Caretaker by clearing out whatever monsters were lingering around the perimeter. One day, an entire pack of Shadowhounds tried to swarm the gate. They did not have much of a chance against us. And when the smoke cleared, there was Charlie, the lone survivor. The portal stayed open this time.
Yeah, almost feels too easy. Guess we go in and kick its ass.
Mind if I tag along?
How long have you been standing here? Well, are you gonna brood in the dark, or come with us?
Wouldn't miss.
Hunter, hold on just a moment.
What is it, Doctor? I doubt that portal is going to stay open forever.
The creature you've been pursuing, I suspect now it may be some kind of Hydra experiment, or worse.
The Barghest? I thought we had all accepted its mythical origins.
I'm skeptical that the beast just jumped from the pages of ancient lore. No, there's something else afoot here.
We had planned on putting it down regardless of where it came from.
Actually, if you could bring it in alive, I think there may be a great deal we could learn from it.
No promises, Doctor. You do remember who my hunting partners are?
Yes, I realize you're all very eager, especially Wolverine, but do your best.
It is just as I suspected. Hydra. I knew they were behind this. The pieces all came together a bit too perfectly.
You're telling me all that mythical creature hype came down to this?
At least now we know for sure.
They cannot possibly match your strength. advantage is mine.
Yes, everyone. Maybe you should teach me that one.
That looked like it hurt.
Lucky shot.
Need to restore our strength.
Children will join us soon.
They have not changed their plans.
I realize, of course, the three of you aren't known for your restraint, but try to bring the creature back in one piece. I still need to study it when you're done.
Might not be up to us.
That thing gets feisty. No promises.
Be broken.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Hail that!
Here it goes.
Nice move, bub. My turn.
We don't fear death.
Leave some for the rest of us.
It's only temporary.
Never seen that before.
We're losing ground. Your end is near.
That'll heal right up.
It will all be over soon.
Hydra seems quite intent on protecting the Barghest. Indicator of its potential value to us.
Or maybe Hydra just doesn't like us and the dog is irrelevant.
Did Tony put you up to this, or are you just providing colored commentary on...
I'm just here to make sure no innocent dogs are harmed by your theories.
It's on.
This shall be of great help.
That's not supposed to hurt.
I'm the best there is. So what are you doing here?
Guest is an omen of death. A demonic entity that has likely taken many innocent lives over the centuries.
You ever hear the saying, there are no bad dogs, just bad owners?
Of all people, I thought you would understand the nature of the beast, Logan.
That must have taken practice.
I will aid you if I can.
By now, I would hope we've all seen enough of the Barghest in action to understand its nature.
Yeah, but not any worse than this.
Yes, maybe it is just scared of unwelcome intruders.
I've yet to hear any other proposals on how we might break through the barrier. If anyone has a non-Barghest solution, I'm all ears.
Your magic may be powerful, Doctor, but I am still impressed you managed to contain the Barghest.
No less impressive than your efforts to capture it, Hunter. I believe in its weakened state, the creature will remain bound here.
And what do you plan on doing with it now?
The first step will be carefully transporting the beast down to the forge, a delicate operation I plan to handle personally. Why don't you come by tomorrow before I begin the actual research? I'll know more then.
So, why are we keeping this thing alive?
Right.
The material properties of the animal's skin are amazing.
This is it for me for today. I thank you all for coming.